is. Hi, everybody. The Psychic Triad is back. Well, it's Friday. Oh, there we go. There's the triad instead of with the little heart that they. Well, so thank you, ladies, for joining me a half an hour early. That is really, it doesn't usually happen on Fridays, but this is the first week of school. I got to go
yes, it is.
pick up my granddaughter, so
Oh,
I have to be there. I see we have quite a lot of friends here. Hi, Craig. Hi, Kim B. Hi, Lottie B. Hi, Akila. Oh, and Granny B, 1961. Diane G.
nice,
People
nice.
are piling
Hello.
in. Amanda Carroll. Yeah. Sean G. We got a lot of people
Nice,
coming in.
John. Yeah.
Yeah. So, ladies, what's going on in your world?
How are the fires, Terri Lee?
Well, oh my, oh my. Well, where did I leave off last time we talked? I spent some time up in the Sawtooth Mountains at Redfish. We were able to have 10 glorious days there. Excuse me, smoke. So we did actually see another fire start there. It's burned, I believe, well over 300,000 acres now. So it hasn't been a very happy time in South Central Idaho right now, but they're hanging in there. The firefighters are doing the very best they can. And then locally, we did a wonderful Wagon Days Parade, which is one of the largest parades on the West Coast. And my husband and I do the camp hosting for all the beautiful people that come from all over Idaho, people who build their own wagons. And I got to pet a week-old buffalo. I know you're all jealous, aren't you?
Wow. I am.
Aww.
Quite the story behind this little buffalo, and I'll tell that to you some other time. But so yeah, after Labor Day, then a fire started right behind my house, not too far, where I could look over my back fence and just see this glow. And I'm like, oh man, okay. So, we prepared a few things and just made a list. And boy, did I put out the message to my peeps out here on YouTube. And man, everybody fired up their prayers, their best wishes, their positive vibrations, and they got a hold of that thing, got it calmed down. It popped back up again because of the winds, but they've got it all taken care of now. So it's completely contained.
Well, I remember you saying that there was a big fire, but then the storms came in, and the rain was a deluge, and it really took it. But then it started up again.
And then it started up again.
Is it because the forest is older and drier?
And we've had extremely warm. Boy, anybody want to argue climate change with me? I mean, when I was born in Idaho. I spent some times in Washington area, where Terri is, but came back to raise my children here. And we always had temperatures in the 70s and maybe 80s was the hottest. We've had 80s and 90s. It's just so dry with very few rainstorms. So yes, it's extremely dry. And then as that continues and the wind blows, we have what we call red flag conditions, which means it's just absolutely ripe for wildflower fires the size of the ones we're having now.
And how do you know if you need to evacuate? Do they do it county by county or township? I don't know what you have out there.
When they announce the fire, they make zones. So they say zone 1 is this area, zone 2 is this area. And then they have a ready, set, go thing where you have little alarm setups on your phone where they notice you and it says your area is in go. So then you just pack it all up and get the heck out. And this would have been the third time since I've lived here that I've had to evacuate, but we didn't have to. So only had to evacuate 2 years. But it happens.
And it must be so devastating to evacuate and not know what you might be coming back to.
And when you're pulling the stuff, and this is happening, by the way, all over the United States and Canada. So, but as you're going through and you're grabbing the things that are important to you, you're seeing all the things you're leaving behind. It is heartbreaking. And my heart goes out to many of the towns in California that had their second year this year of fire burning their entire town. I mean, it's been tough. So chin up, everybody, though. We're going to get through this. And yeah, it was wild. But so many good people joined us this whole time, celebrating Labor Day and history. And it was beautiful. And I was kind of sick for a couple of days. I thought it was smoke, and it may have been. And then everybody said, no, COVID's going around. So COVID's back, everybody. But I took 2 tests and I'm not positive. So, and I'm feeling much better today. And I'm just grateful for every moment and to be with all of you and read for everyone today. So that's
good.
my update.
Is it Wagon Days? Is that what they call it?
The parade is Wagon Days. Yes.
Okay.
The whole celebration. It's the Wagon Days parade. Yeah. Very cool.
And what is your title there? You're the matriarch or something?
I am the camp host. So these people come from all over the state with their horses and their wagons and their camels and their buffaloes. And we had the we call them show band, but it's the Shoshone Bannock tribe came and did a mini powwow for us.
Ooh.
Incredible celebration. And I'm going to try to put together like a little slideshow for y'all to show you how exciting it is. But the everyone joining together and the camaraderie and spiritually, it's very uplifting. Hi, Ron. Thank you. Ron was one of those who sent me his energy. Thank you, Ron.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. So, very grateful for each and every day and want to keep our prayers up for all those other places that are having issues right now. So.
Yes.
I think it's important for all of us, no matter where we live, if it's near the ocean, near the coast, or near the fires, or, in on a fault line. I think it's always a good idea to get a list of things that you are going to want to grab when it's go time, I hate to think of it, but I think it just gives you peace of mind knowing, or having a bag with, batteries and a flashlight and a tarp or whatever you need to go.
Penny, bless your heart. Oh,
wow.
Wow, you're a very strong soul. I can tell that by your icon. So blessings to you, and sorry you had to go through all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. What's up with you?
I just did an amazing show together with Ginny B earlier this afternoon.
I saw that.
Oh, you did? You were watching?
I was lurking while I was getting ready.
Yeah.
Very
Ginny
good.
B is on fire. She is wonderful, so to speak. Can't say that with with what we just spoke about, but she's really doing an amazing job. She's just a what would we call it? A classmate. She's another one of our classmates, and she's just doing phenomenal. She is really doing very well and is knocking my socks off. I'll put it that way. So I really enjoy working together with her and seeing her blossom.
Yes.
Cool. Well, we we already announced that Ron's here. Viviani. Let's see, do we have it? I thought I saw Melinda Rogers.
Hypnicity. Hi.
Hypnicity. Amy Harris. Andrea.
Viviani.
Have a few new people here. So I'm very glad that everybody's here. I just want to remind everybody that the questions are chosen at random. We just mark what you want. If you decide you want a message from a loved one, we need the name and the relationship. That helps us do it a lot faster. If it's a pet, name what kind of pet, species, that would be good. That's helpful. Okay. I will take a look at the questions now. Okay. So we got a few questions here. Also, you need to be here present when we're doing it because we need to look at your energy, and it's just a lot helpful if we need feedback to have you here. So If you would just quickly say hi, Lottie B and Sean G and Kim B, if you could just do a quick little hi, that would let me know if you're here. And first one to say hi gets to go first. So, oh, Lottie B, there we go, Lottie B. First to go. Okay, so Lottie B, hugs from spirit, would love to know if that she will be moving house in 2025. Okay. And anyone who gets something can go first. I know it takes a little while the first time sometimes.
I'm getting yes, and a little bit closer to the fall, late summer, early fall. So you have a little bit of time to pack.
I'm getting that. So they're putting, they always show me something, and it looks like your whole team is in a boat, like a little a sizable rowboat, and one of your guides has like not binoculars, but the long thing, the scope, looking and standing up in the boat like he's George Washington or something. And so to me that says yes, and they're searching to help you find that perfect spot. But the other thing that they keep reminding me, this is still in your hands. This is your choice. You have free will. It's up to you to move. They're not going to forcibly pick you up and move you, but they are going to help you find somewhere that meets your specifications. So I would actually hazard a guess that maybe you've already told them what you want. So, because they're currently looking.
Beautiful. Well, Lottie, it's interesting. When I tuned into your energy, and I'm watching the live, so let me know how you feel about this. But I'm feeling like there's an energy shift in your actual being right now, in your soul. That this move, yes, will come, but it is also part of a shift that you're experiencing right now in your awareness, in your ability to, as Terry said, know what you want and create that perfect environment. But I'm just getting all kinds of green from your guides that would show me spiritual growth, and I felt a shift when I tuned into you. It almost felt like kind of like a little earthquake or something that is happening with you in your life. Oh, and she says, okay, good. She does feel that. Beautiful, Lottie. Thank you so much for validating that, because it's going to be much more than moving. And I'm feeling from your guides, they want me to explain this to you because they want it to be pure joy for you. They're wanting you to know that they're saying it's in the bag. I heard it's in the bag. So if you know it's in the bag, then you just enjoy its appearance, and it's unfolding in your life right now. And that's all a part of the spiritual shift that you're having right now too. So, be thankful and rejoice and feel nothing but joy and excitement about your journey. It's going to be very powerful. Ooh, okay. In the bag. I love it.
That's so
I love it
funny.
when they say things like that. She says, I do feel the shift. And
Movies.
Granny B chimes in, too bad they won't pick us up and move us.
You know, I find that moving is a cleansing, because you end up going, I don't need this. And maybe you might add a few new things that you want and rid of some old things. And it can be a cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Okay, has anybody been watching for Shanji and Kim B? Shanji or
Sean G
Kimchi?
is here. Yeah, Sean is here.
Okay. Okay, we are going to go with Sean B. So Kim B and Melinda Rogers. If you're here, just shoot us a little hi. We're going to go with Kim B first, but let us know so we can pick you. So Kim B would love just a general reading.
Oh,
Well,
wide open.
we're doing Sean G, and we're
Oh,
waiting for Kim
sorry.
B to get. That's okay. We're just
Let me
waiting for Kim.
switch.
It's not easy, you guys. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
right brain, left brain, and it seems it's. And Kim B is here, so we'll know she's
good.
next.
They're
But
both.
and Melinda
Okay.
is here. Thank you. It's not
Beautiful.
easy, you guys.
Oh my goodness,
No.
they are
And
all here. Okay, Sean G wants guidance for the weekend.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I feel like I think you're going to be maybe getting out some winter clothing, getting out some jackets or some I don't know, what do they call them, sweatpants anymore, loungewear, I don't know what they call it. And maybe putting away your half crop tops and stuff. I feel like you're going to be working on preparing and getting new things, like finding the heater, dusting off, maybe putting away some of the summer items. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a change, a little bit of a shift. And it's a little bit of a nesting kind of a feel. I don't know if you're moving some things out, maybe getting the heavier bedspread on, or but it's just the nesting and preparing for the next season. That's what I see you doing.
Well, it's interesting because I also had kind of looked at her question beforehand a little bit and felt that she has a little bit of work to do this weekend. That's what I was getting. That this weekend there's a little bit of work, a little bit of getting ready. Um, yeah, but at the same time, I also got this idea that maybe you should be careful to balance your emotions through this weekend. That this is going to be a little bit of an emotional time, and that this work that you're doing may trigger some emotions. So be a little kind to yourself. Be careful, and ask your team for help. That's always good.
She said she's been cleaning out her apartment.
Well, she's working all right.
It's emotional too.
Well, it's interesting how that ties in, Sean, because the guides were speaking to me about your. They're talking about your vista. They gave me a view of someone standing on like a beautiful oceanside cliff, looking out at this amazing scene, and they're saying we want to remind you. Look out at the vista, look out at the view from where you stand right now and receive it as a glorious thing, this moment in your life, this time in your life. They're saying it's far more glorious than you even realize, and they're wanting you to take that moment, that specific moment, and stand on that edge. Maybe close your eyes and visualize what they're giving me right now. This beautiful cliff, waves are coming in down below. You see the ocean and the horizon, and know and take a deep breath and know that this is a beautiful and important time in your life right now. You're creating, you're reaching out, and you are seeking, and all of this is available to you. And they're wanting to encourage you not to go too fast. It's okay to take your time with things. It's okay to consider things and really do it in a peaceful, joyful manner. And that's what they had to say.
So
that was beautiful, Terri Lee. Oh my gosh, she was
I
tapped
enjoyed
in.
I enjoyed that view. Oh, wow.
She
Look.
said, C's been a big theme recently. Someone told me to burn a Yamaka candle or Yamaya candle.
My candle. Yeah.
I told someone earlier I would go to the CNET Island tomorrow morning.
There you go. The guides
The
love to,
Coney Island. Okay.
yeah, the guides love to put that little validation in for you so that you know they're working with you right now. I'm very excited for you.
Ah, how cool.
Cool. All right.
Yes. Well,
All
thank
the
you so
best to you,
much.
Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting us read you. And now Kim B. Okay, Kim B with like a
Yeah.
general reading.
Hmm. But Kim, this is interesting. I'm just going to blurt it out because sometimes you just got to get it out of your head so you don't try to analyze it. But the first thing I saw was a flame, like a candle flame. And so I'm like, okay, what is this? What is this flame? And they said it's an old flame. Now, I'm just curious, have you been thinking about an old flame or an old connection that you had with someone, or has that person reached out and tried to connect with you? It'd be interesting to see if I just had to blurt it out, and we'll just see if you can validate that. The other thing I felt was okay, so I think they're directing me to the cards, and the other thing I felt was that it was a brief moment or a dream or a thought or something that just popped into your head recently, and now they're directing me to the cards because those are gonna give us a little more detail. So, go ahead, ladies. I'll shuffle away here.
There we go.
I was just getting that to be kind to yourself, Kim B. And I think that that you're you have very high expectations, and you maybe it might be that you're being critical on yourself, and it is not sort of allowing you to move forward. I don't know if you feel you have some expectations on yourself about how far you are, or what job you have, or what it looks like, how far you've come, what you've accomplished. They want you to know to release that judgment and to move into gratitude and acceptance of what is. It's really, it sounds like it may be motivating, but it's actually counterproductive to be critical and judgmental in order to be motivating us. And a lot of us do this. It seems to be either a program or a condition that you need to be critical in order to motivate yourself. And this technique is not serving you anymore, Kim B. It may have in the past, maybe when you were in school or something, but it's just you need to cultivate and to nourish your own soul and your own productivity. You need to be your own best friend, in the sense that your higher self needs you to take care of this Kim that is here in this world, in this incarnation, so that your soul can do its work and express and to create your life, each decision, each moment of each day. It's a change in energy when we say, I didn't get done everything I wanted to today. It's okay. I'll try again tomorrow. That's instead of saying, I can't believe I didn't get anything done. It's not only a negative self-talk. It really holds our energy back, and our analytical mind and our ego sense is controlling us at that time. And it does not serve us in this energy and this manifestation frequency. it's really important for us to give ourselves that room, that forgiveness, that allowance, and that gratitude for what is, so that we can move forward.
Wow. I'm going to go real quick, Terry.
Yes, please.
Just in case it informs what your cards are going to say.
Let's see.
So I got a picture of you right away, standing tall, but standing in this white cloud of spirit is all around you. And it's almost, it almost makes it so you can't see very far because the cloud is kind of obstructing your view just a little bit. But the feeling they kept giving me is you're waiting on them. You're waiting on spirit to tell you what to do. They're waiting on you to tell them what to do. So I'm getting this because I was like, why is this white cloud happening? And why is nothing happening? And why is this just like this? So I think what they're trying to say is the gifts are all around you all the time. Right now, you can't see them. Just choose something you want to work with them on and go ahead. Whether this is in life, whether this is spirit or whatever, just choose. It's up to you. Just choose something and work for it. Choose one thing at a time and go ahead. But they're waiting on you. So, and you're waiting on them. So somebody has to make the first move. That's what I got.
All right. That's interesting. I love it. Well, the first card I drew was the Fool. I love the Fool card. This is about setting out on a journey. It's about new beginnings. And it's also about the unknown, which that ties in possibly with Terri's reading about the journey, and Jean's speaking about the journey. It's our soul work. It's why we came here. So let's see what the next card is. Oh, okay, this is the Death card. Now, don't worry. The Death card is an end to something. It's total renewal. It's also about letting things go. So there's the Death card. That's your number 2 card. And number 3, we get the King of Cups. Now, I don't know what's going on, girl. But this is a male figure, someone who's very heart-centered, emotionally balanced. This person is kind-hearted and understanding. I believe that this is something in your life. And what was brought to my mind, and I'll say this quickly. This morning, I happened to just get on a Tom Petty Jag with my music, and I had my headphones on, and Tom Petty's playing. All of a sudden, I started to get all these emotional feelings I had back in those days, what was happening to me and how I felt. And I thought of, relationships that I had. This could be something in the past. I'm not sure. But as I came through this and I was feeling all these emotions, and I'm like, oh, guys, what is this? And then they said, this Terri Lee is no more. And I listened to the music and loved it in a different way. I let all of those insecurities, those things I was feeling at that point in my life, and I saw them and I let them go. And I said, I'm so delighted now that I have a new path and a new journey. All that was necessary, however, right, in the past to come through. And I'm just getting the feeling like this all kind of ties in with what you're going through right now. And you're free to choose what you want now. All that other stuff that you've come through doesn't matter. Let me know if that touches you in any way. And I hope that helps. But yeah, you're on a beautiful journey. You've got wonderful things ahead of you. And a lot of the things that were in your past are now no more. Yay.
That was really beautiful.
Really cool reading. That was really interesting.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's see. Also, Kim also said that was the X, the Death card, that is. So, okay.
That's
so
ending, new beginning.
Yeah, are you here, Melinda Rogers?
Yeah, she said hi.
Okay, great. Let's go to Melinda. Okay. Was I supposed to be single and childless in this lifetime?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw her. Melinda, just say hi. I thought her, yeah, she's there. I knew,
Oh,
I thought I saw her.
okay.
Um, I think it's a message about self-love, Melinda. And I feel like there's opportunities for us to find and practice self-love. I do feel as though we do choose our the lessons that we learn in each lifetime, but it's not necessarily a destiny outcome. It's always been your choice, and it has to do with learning self-love. And if you there's to love yourself, whether or not you fit into societal norms. There's something about societal norms that other people have expectations. And what I mean by that is I'm picking up like past lives that you were either criticized or judged about your choices in societal norms. And I'm actually seeing you as a man working at a place that they had a union, and you did something differently than everybody else. And you were almost like pointed out for it. And you're like, I'm just going by what I feel, you guys. Like, I don't know whether it's just, it feels like there's, maybe around the turn of the century, were there unions back then? I don't know, but I just see like some factory workers and some union guys. And you remember back in the day when it was rough and tumble, but you chose something different. Like, so everybody was being coerced into maybe supporting one. Oh my gosh, this is getting much more than I thought, but supporting one leader for the union, and they were like muscling their way in, and you went against the societal norms, and everybody's like, what are you doing? We have families. What are you doing? And you're like, I don't think that this person is in everyone's best interest. And you spoke up. You did something different. You followed your own integrity, your authenticity. And I think that this is almost like a cycle in lifetimes, that different scenarios play out for you so that you can learn this self-love. But it's important for you to play that part. That part is very important for you to be and be proud of. So was it supposed to be? It was always your choice. Is it in your lesson plan? Perhaps there's a lesson in there, but I feel as though you make your choice, and you make your choice based on how much you value your soul and yourself. You just value yourself as a human. Um, so I hope that makes sense, Melinda.
Well, Melinda, I was getting the all these little leaves. So as if that I was with you, but I was crouched down. I don't know why we were so close to the ground. And surrounding you were all these glossy, kind of round leaves all over the place. And so I'm asking them, what did all these leaves mean? And they're saying these are opportunities to connect. And what the word they keep repeating over and over is fecundity, which means the possibility of growth. A lot of people would say of having children and stuff, but that's not really what they're exactly showing me. They're showing me that there's just many opportunities in your life to create the family you love, the people you love. It's always your choice, but I'm just seeing that there's many, many, many people in need around you, and they're being shown like green leaves. That all of these green leaves are people that you can add to your family, that you can create the life you want. So that's all I got.
Interesting. Very good, ladies. When I closed my eyes and thought about, that terminology single, and then the guides were showing me many, many connections. So we have, and I'm like, what? But what I realized was we have this idea that being single means being alone, but they are wanting you to know that you're not alone, and that, like Terri said, you have many, many, many connections, not only with other humans and maybe other people's children or other people in your community. You have that powerful connection, and you are very much not alone. However, they did direct me to the cards, and so I'm gonna dive in because I feel like there's something interesting in here. I just got excited when they told me. So let's go real quick. This is the Page of Swords. Aha, the Page of Swords. Communication. And also it's about ambition. So let's see what the other cards have to say. We're going to do 3, and then we'll talk. I shuffled these cards. This is the Lover card. The Lovers. I hope you can see that beautiful, beautiful picture there. So we're going to put these cards together at the end, but this is love. This is passion. And maybe this is what's burning in your heart, that you desire that in this lifetime. So let's see what this third card is going to be. 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness. 2 of Cups. The cards amaze me every time. Partnership, love, and friendship. There you go. And I'm going to do one more because I'm going to ask the guides what the interpretation of this is exactly. Excuse me. The Fool card, one of my favorite cards in the deck. Stepping into the unknown, adventure, being fanciful and free about the adventure that's ahead of you. And it's also about a new beginning. So obviously this is about love, love, love. And it's also about your communication, your desires. And they are very strong. The guides are pointing this out. They're saying, this is okay. This is a beautiful thing. So take this to heart and remember the Fool card. Stepping out on an adventure. If you think, oh, I'm destined to be alone or I'm destined to be single, you're immediately blocking that invitation to other souls to come and communicate with you. And as we said, it may be other people's children, it could be people in your community, or it could be this future lover that's waiting for you.
Wow.
Whoa, I can't believe those cards.
I know, that is so cool.
Wow.
So exciting.
I like what Granny B said. We get 2 families, the one we're born into and the one we choose.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if I can jump back to Kim B too, we missed the comment that she said that the Death card that related to her ex-husband. So now it's talking about the new beginning, so that she did really find meaning in that message. So I just wanted to bring that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. She has, so Melinda followed up too. She said, I do feel that self-love is a lesson. Thank you so much. I have fur babies, and whoa, that is really an interesting read.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I think I haven't called out too much. Is Bob here? Bob Eberth. And Amy Harris and Andrea, if you would say hi, any three of you say hi, and then we'll know you're here. And whoever says hi first, you get to be read next. So let's see. Oh, Bob said hello first. There we go. Okay, Bob. So Bob says, hello all. If there is any inspiration, could you give me a general reading? Well, Bob, we will find the inspiration. So
I don't know if this is appropriate for me to say, but I'm just going to hint at it a little bit. Do you have any like off-planet experiences there, Bob? Like, do you have you had like a sighting or even if you're just curious about off-planet beings and other races, or have you had dreams, or do you go astral traveling in your dreams? Or if you're, I mean, it could even just be that you have like this. I mean, everybody, I mean, not everybody, but there's this Star Trek and Star Wars and these, it really fascinates you on a level that is almost familiar to you. I don't know if there is this awareness in that type of field or that type of experience. But you are highly intelligent, emotionally intelligent, and you have beautiful connections with a off-planet being that is of a feminine type of vibration. I don't know. It's just a gentle vibration. I think it's an androgynous being, but this being loves you, and this being is connecting with you, and it's almost like you're a star child, or what do they call it? Like a star seed or something, that you've been on other planets in previous lifetimes, and that you're trying out being human here. It could be maybe for the first or for the third or for the 10th time, but you're still new at incarnating as being a human. But you have these strong connections to the otherworldly type of, oh my gosh, Bob. I'm freaking out right now. I usually have reactions like that. That's real, Bob. You got to connect with me. That was so strong. Oh my gosh. I was going out on a limb, and the limb was like weak. And I was like, can I go out on this limb? Should I say it out loud? I'm going to have to stop there because I'm really getting emotional. Oh my gosh.
Awesome, Jean.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
Bob. Oh my gosh. It's all true. Ooh.
Wow.
All right, somebody else has to go. I can't say anymore.
I'm gonna go. So Bob, I immediately saw they kind of put all my things on the stage. Immediately on the stage, it's kind of dark, and for some reason, you are down on your hands and knees with a scrub brush, an actual old-fashioned, wood with the short bristles, scrubbing this corner, and just being really diligent about scrubbing this corner. But I get the feeling that if I kind of look up a little bit, I see your guides looking at you, wondering why you're still scrubbing that corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what I'm getting out of this is they want you to look up. There's something that you are over focusing on. There's something that you are just absolutely kind of taking your time and attention, and they want you to look up a little bit to allow that imagination. Oh, well, to allow you to see the imagination portal, which is we talked about.
You're killing me.
Okay. Wow, Bob.
Yes.
You need to look up a little. Hang on. Let's get over here. Okay, what do you got?
Portal.
Oh, God.
And here's the thing. The first thing I got from Bob before he even said he was a writer, I kept feeling like he's blocked. He's blocked. He's blocked. What's blocking? What's the blocking? And then he said he was a writer. I'm like, oh, he's some kind of writing block, right? And they told me, they said, let your mind go through the portal. There's the word right there, portal, before you said it. Woo, Bob. That's powerful stuff. Sorry, Terry. I so apologize.
Okay.
I was like, Jean, I was freaking out.
We'll keep going.
No, you keep going. Go back. I'm so sorry.
No, I don't know that there's more. They just want him to look up. They want, they want you to go ahead, interact with that imagination portal, which is you do. That's how you write. That's how this happens.
Wow.
Yeah, no fear. They want you to have no fear. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about the block even. Don't they're so in your corner. So if you're blocked a little bit, put down the scrub brush, quit trying so hard.
Yeah.
And really what they're showing me is, you're scrubbing, it's not too wet or anything, but you finally put it down and you just roll over on your back and look up.
Yes.
That's all they're saying is take a little bit of time for yourself, look up into the universe, let it happen. Okay,
New
now
perspective, right, Terry? New perspective.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that portal is a way of indicating trust as you are, and when you said laying back, I just imagined like a meditation time or something where you're very comfortable. You just open your mind up. Maybe you're even outdoors where you get a bit of that grounding going so you can let go of all this other stuff. And that portal, I believe, is your trusting to step through, because this is what they want to show you so many things. I felt that. And that portal is, just imagine it, visualize it. Maybe it's glimmering light, maybe it's it looks like a tunnel with a light at the end. Maybe it's flashing back and forth or shimmering. Just step through it and let them guide you. Ask your guides, guide me through this portal so that I can deliver and enjoy this beautiful world to give to others. Oh, I'm so excited, Bob. That was crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All three of us got that huge hit, Bob. You have, yeah, and that being is real. Your stories are real. I don't know if you're remembering a past life or an alternate life, but it's just a different realm. And even if it's not chronological, they just want you to go at your own pace and try not to, pressure yourself. You can start a different story or something, and then as soon as you start focusing on something else, it'll occur to you and then go back. But fascinating. Thank you so much, Bob.
Yes.
What energy. And they are here. We can all feel them. All of us
Right.
felt it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep us posted, Bob. We want to know.
Yep.
We want to buy the book. Yeah.
Heck, I want to go on a journey with him.
Yeah.
I do.
I want to see where he is.
And because even in my vision, when he rolled, the guides are standing out there in the universe, looking down at him.
Yeah, very cool.
Much like this color over there, that bluish color.
Oh, and what does blue guide mean, Terry Lee? Do you remember?
Pardon?
What does a blue guide? A blue guide?
Oh, a blue guide is a very powerful guide. I actually have one, and it's interesting because I just call him Blue. He comes in as a little tiny, small. He's very loving and very wise, not overpowering. But I'm like, oh, Blue, it's
very
you.
Powerful guide.
Yeah, very powerful. They vibrate at a higher level. And
he said it's poetry. And do you do illustrations there, Bob? Because I'd be interested in seeing some of that. I'm sure you see in your mind, but do you Are you able to do illustrations?
Mm,
Wow. It's all true. It's all real, Bob.
how cool.
And it comes through your imagination.
Yeah.
That's where we get all of our messages. That same place you get that information that your writings is the same
Right.
place we go. He says he can't draw, but it's okay. You can maybe I don't know. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Well, also, Bob, it just says you are really highly connected
Mhm.
to like slam us all really fast with that message. So
No kidding.
yeah, that's cool. Okay, Andrea. So
Amy
everybody,
was here next, and then Andrea.
okay,
Mhm.
we're gonna go with Amy, and I can only be here until the hour, so we only have about 10 more minutes. So we'll probably Amy and Andrea will be it for today. So
Amy.
Amy, does her spirit team do they have any messages, or do you have any messages for me today? Now I can't speak, Bob. So
I know. I know.
messages.
Ooh, we are. Oh, oof. Do you have?
Amy, can you tell me why I'm seeing kittens? Kittens. Does that mean anything to you? It's amazing. I'm feeling them around me and playing, playful. Um, and maybe that's your spirit. Maybe that's your your soul is like that playful, exploring little kitten. Let me know if you actually have kittens. It could be something for you in that way, but I just felt kittens everywhere. Okay. Oh, she loves kittens. Okay. All right. So your guides are coming in with kittens. Oh, that's so sweet. And maybe that is why you're attracted to kittens, because I'm feeling like your soul. And I don't want you to think I'm saying you're naive, but you have a pure innocence about your light. That's what I'm feeling. Just a beautiful, pure, clear light, an ability to truly love people for who they are. And your guides are saying to me, they want you to know, we want you to know that you are very powerful in your ability to connect and love people and influence people, even if at the time it seems like they don't get you or they don't understand you. Know that these things can come to them later. These things can come into their life and affect their very life because of your high level of vibration. Your energy is powerful and can affect the lives of people who are around you, that and some that you don't even know. You are very loved and cherished by your guides because of the pureness of your intention. And they want you to know there are very exciting things ahead for you. Don't hold back on your dreams and make known what direction you want to go. Make known the roads that you want to travel as you share this amazing skill that you have to love others. Ooh, I like that.
Amy says, "I love to love."
Oh, there you
Mm,
go. They
yeah.
they're applauding that.
Mhm.
And that she always has cats.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, she always has cats. Do you have
Terry,
something, Jean, or do you want me to
I
go?
do. I do. And I'll be real quick. What I wrote down for you, Amy, is you have abilities and they want you to practice with these abilities, trust and learn. They want you to learn different healing techniques. I feel like you have the gift of healing, and believe the information and the feelings and the impulses that you, or the intuition that you have. Invite in that you're open to learning healing techniques. And I feel like you have an angelic connection. So if there's any type of angelic learning technique that comes your way. Even Reiki is very high vibrational, but you're here. You have the light of the angels, and you're here to do the work of angels. And I feel as though they say you do work for light, and then they said light worker. So that is just a confirmation.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, Amy, I could just say ditto to everything. Immediately, I saw you in some long grass, and it's long, light, lovely grass with little wildflowers everywhere, and the sun is shining down on you. But the reflection of the sun is, there's also some sort of reflection from the grass and the flowers, and I think they're just showing me just how open you are, how light, a light being, just as Jean said, very light. And then they eventually show that you get really interested in something and you just go for it as if you're a little scientist, but a scientist who believes in magic, because you're attracted to the magic of whatever has caught your attention, and you're looking at it, you're kind of taking it all in. So I think really, this is just really saying the very same thing that these two ladies have said, that you're very magical, you're very connected, and you should go ahead and start pursuing these things. But even if you decide not to, I can see that this light that you're giving off, because remember the sun's coming this way, the sun from you is going that way, is magical for your friends and family to be around, and they all benefit just by being around you. So I hope that speaks to you.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, Terry.
Yeah, that. So that I love that. That's always been my motto: live unconditionally.
Isn't that beautiful? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Andrea, you are going to be our last one. So, Andrea says, "Will I be in a romantic relationship anytime soon? Been single for the past years."
I love to read about love. Let's do it. Let's dive in.
And Amy says she has chills, and she always thought she had something special, just trying to figure out what.
There
So
you go.
that's beautiful. Trust
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Mhm.
completely. Oh, they want the other deck. Okay.
Come back, Amy, and ask us more questions. We love your energy.
That was very, very special. Very special. And those kittens were cute. All right. Andrea.
It's that high vibration that she has from those kittens. All right, Andrea, romantic. Will Andrea have find a unconditional, lifelong romantic partner? I'm getting yes, because even though it didn't stop. I didn't finish the question, but it's saying yes because it knows what I'm going to say. So, will Andrea ever have a lifelong, unconditional love romantic partner? Yes, I like to say companion. That's my and will Andrea find this lifelong unconditional love companion? See how it's saying no because it knows I'm going to say December of 2024. My guides can hear what I'm thinking before it answers. Will Andrea find that lifelong unconditional love companion by December 1st of 2025? It's around there. It's before that. Will Andrea find her lifelong companion, unconditional love companion by June 1st of 2025? Oh, before that. Will Andrea find her lifelong will Andrea be in a relationship with her lifelong unconditional love partner by March 1st of 2025? Oh, you're kidding. Will Andrea be in a relationship with her lifelong unconditional love partner by February of 2025? Do you see where it's going? Yes now? It's February. I jumped way too far, and it's like back up, back up, back up. February 2025, girlfriend. So make sure you do everything with your friends and anything you want to do on your own now, because you're going to have somebody else to consider soon.
Beautiful. I love that. Wow. Well, I tuned into your energy first because that's always what's brewing, right? What's brewing. And the guys wanted me to remind you that you are in control of your life. You are able to manifest this person that you're desiring, this person to be the one who cherishes you, the one who loves you and is your companion, and you enjoy things together. They're letting me know that, and Jean has given us a time. So you've got some time, Andrea, to work on the spiritual aspect, knowing A, that this person is there and that you can attract them. And B, in order to attract them, you have to have beautiful energy about yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love all the, in fact, okay, now, they want me to tell you to write down all of your beautiful characteristics. Write down the things that are just beautiful about you, Andrea, the things that will shine, the things that will attract this person. Later, you can focus on what you would like this person to be like, but they're telling me you first, take the time. So you don't want to be thinking, I'm single, I'm single, I'm single. When's he coming? You're like, I am funny. I am so good in situations with people. I have a very bright imagination. I'm interesting. Write these things down. Love yourself unconditionally, not where you've been, where you are now, because you are now at the point where you have blossomed like a rose. And just write down all the aspects of yourself. I am going to draw some cards though, because they asked me to. I've shuffled them. I'll do this quickly, ladies. The first card is, Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands. And as you can see, she's sitting there next to a cannon. This is also about faith and determination. It's also about standing your ground. Okay, standing your ground to get what you want. Don't waffle. Okay, remember what the guide said. Next card is the Eight of Coins. Ooh, nice looking young man there. This is an achievement. It's mastery. It's also being committed. So you've got a couple messages here about being determined and committed. So no waffling. Stay the course. Go the direction you want to go. And what do we got here? The Nine of Coins. Okay. All right. This is rewards, status. This is fulfillment. And so I think what the guides are saying here is this is not just about this person that you're wanting to attract, but also about your whole life. Take your whole life into account at this point in time, like the rose that you are blooming, and appreciate it and understand that all of these things work together to bring what you want about. Be determined, stand your ground, do the work. February is right around the corner. Okay, that's what I got. Wow.
Again, I could just say what the other two ladies said.
Good.
But this one, so they showed me a bridge, a wooden bridge that's painted brown, and they're showing that you're hesitant to go over the bridge a little bit, and then you start walking over the bridge. The boards on the bottom of the bridge have little spaces between them, and you can see through just a little bit. And what they're telling me is that a lot of people would be afraid, a little bit afraid to go over the bridge because you can see through it a little bit. It would distort their vision just a bit. And they're saying that is not the case with you. You can confidently cross this bridge. So they're talking about your confidence. That you're ready. You're ready for this. You've done your work. You've came to the place where you're ready for a relationship. You just have to be confident about yourself. Like, do that list. Get the list that they said because you want to be super confident. I would add to the list, make a list of what you want in a partner. What is it that you want? And then I don't want to read too much into it because I have a feeling that the place that you meet this person, or maybe you go on your first date there, something is about this bridge. The bridge just won't go away. It's like
Beautiful.
maybe it's a place in your town or something. I don't know but the bridge seems to be more than just you confidently going across it. It's almost like,
A validation, perhaps.
yeah, I don't, yeah. So
Yeah.
this bridge is probably going to be there.
Ooh, I'm getting chills.
Okay. Well, ladies,
Yeah,
we have had a great hour here. We have had some really exciting readings here.
we have.
Where can we find each of you next?
Well,
Jean?
I'll be on later on this evening with Daphne and Stacy. And I just wanted to let everybody know that all three of us are available for private readings as well. And you can find all of us pretty much at our name is our website, just SunPsychicJean.com, KigaruSpiritualJourneys.com, and PureVisionaryPsychicMedium.com. And we all have private readings that we offer, and we'd love to connect with many of you, and you know who you are. I'm kidding.
I love it.
all of us want a reading with Mom. We're like, no, it's. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it would be. It's always just an amazing, expansive experience with everybody. But so I look forward to seeing everybody a little bit later. How about you, Terry Lee? Where are you coming up
Well,
next?
by the way, thank you, Jean. And you can book a full 1-hour reading with me at purevisionarypsychic.com.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. It's all right. It's all good. Hey, I'm really excited about next Wednesday, which is 9/11. We're going to have a full 1 hour, sending out to be an hour and a half these days. I will be there to read for you solo. Bring your questions, and you can go to my community page at Pure Visionary Psychic Medium on YouTube, and you'll see announcements of upcoming events. The next day, on Thursday, I will be reading with Scott, and he is doing tarot card readings, and we'll be reading together in the evening. If you can't make it during the daytime, this will be 8 Eastern and 5 Pacific. So there's so much coming up, and I'm so excited about what's happening in the future and all the messages that we're getting. And each and every one of you, bless you for supporting each other and for supporting us, because we feel it. We do.
Yep. Yes, thank you so much. I am going to be busy this weekend. I will be in Everett, Washington at the Angel of the Winds Arena doing readings. So at the Metaphysical and Wellness Fair. And so if you happen to be around Everett, stop by, get a reading by me, or we have lots of other good readers there too. Like the lady who runs the show is an intuitive eye reader. She reads the love of your life through your eyes. She's amazing. And I will then be on Monday with Jean and Joan, Wisdom Seeker Joan, who showed up in our audience for a little while.
Oh, nice.
So,
I missed her.
yay. Yeah.
For our Magic Monday, yeah.
Yeah. So everybody have a great day. Always, we always love it if we get a little feedback, like you took our reading and something else happened, shoot us a little email. Our YouTube channels have our email that you can contact us and
yes,
tell us what happened. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. We gotta go. We love reading for you today. What a fun day.